welcome to Bunker Hill Homestead. I'm Denise. I wanted to talk to you today about buying things for your homestead at the Dollar Tree. I have compiled a list of things that I get at the Dollar Tree, and it's a huge savings for us. These are things that I just picked up today, so first I'm going to go over those things. I buy paper towels, toilet paper. I buy folders. Now I homeschool our daughter, and they have several different packs of folders. But the best buy, I really have to kind of dig through the layers. It kind of gets messy in there. That people throw things around. But you can get a pack of 3 folders. You just have to look for them. They're usually in a pack of 2, or you can buy them singular. If you're buying just 2 or 1 for $1, for me, that's not a big bargain. But if you look through their piles, you can find 3 for $1. I buy the book rings, and these little book rings are fantastic for all kinds of different purposes. And so I get these, and then I make little hay cubes, which I have a video on feeding your rabbits hay, and you can use these to close them instead of carabiners. Carabiners really add up because usually you have to pay 50 cents to $1 or more, and to pay 50 cents you have to get them on sale. So these book rings are super great, and you get 8 for $1. So that is a huge savings for me. Moisture eliminators, these are great in your basement. I run a dehumidifier, but in the winter I do not. But I still have some moisture in my basement. And let me open this up because I'll give you a tip on these. This, of course, is from the Dollar Tree, but it's a cheaper brand, of course. But they still work great. But the best thing to do is when you take this off, you take your film off, and if I can get it open. Okay, so you take your film off, and there's an inner layer that you're supposed to leave on there. And this is so that the pellets don't fall out. Now, because this is a cheaper brand, the pellets don't seem to absorb moisture if this is on. So what I do is, actually accidentally ripped it when I was taking this off, but which helps. So what I do is I rip this totally off, and then I put my top on. And what that does is it's so much easier for it to absorb. Now this one, I'm going to do a little trick, and I'm going to put it in the basement right underneath my Western saddle. Now if you have animals and they tend to get in things, this of course would be horrible for your animal to ingest, so you want to be super careful about that. But that is my tip. I just take off this material liner and put back on the cover, and it works really well. But I'm not going to bring this down until tomorrow morning, and my cats don't go in my basement, but they do get on my kitchen table once in a while, and I don't like it, so I'm just going to leave that there for the night just in case they spill it. I don't want them playing with something that's toxic. Okay, so another thing these are just a toilet brush. Now, I didn't buy this for my toilet because this is not the kind that I use, but this is great to scrub rabbit cages with. So this works really well, and you can get in corners, and the bristles are quite rough. They're really hard. So this is what I use to keep my rabbit hutches clean, and it's $1, so when it gets super filthy and I'm done bleaching it and it just looks awful, I can get a new one. Not much money down the drain. Now, so things for the kitchen, I buy my plastic wrap there, I buy my aluminum foil, and I also, let's go through, I buy my freezer bags, my Ziploc bags, and paper plates. I don't often use paper plates because I think it's a waste when I can just wash my dishes. But once in a while, if I have a lot of company, I do pick up paper plates. Now, bleach, Epsom salts, and this is a great place to get gauze pads. One of the biggest things and like all the medications that they have, ibuprofen, Tylenol, Mucinex, all those different things are very expensive. Now you can pay upwards of $4 or $5 for a little 10-pack somewhere else, and this is a pretty good brand. And they come individually wrapped. So if you needed to take them out and put them in a container, like 3 or 4 in each container, if you were making little safety kits up, first aid kits up, or animal care kits, these are really great because they're not going to get dirty because they're individually wrapped. So I love these. This is the floss we use, and this is so much cheaper, and you get 60 in there. I also buy my toothpaste and toothbrushes there, and my mouthwash. Usually I always make my shampoo and conditioner, but I have bought it there. And I buy our hair brushes there. There's several different ones to choose from. This one, my daughter needed a new one, so this is the one she picked out. So I picked that up today. Triple antibiotic ointment. And it's a small tube, but it's only $1, and you're going to pay way more than that at, say, Walmart or Rite Aid or something like that. So that's a great one to have. So I also buy peroxide, rubbing alcohol, witch hazel. That's super, super great. Comes in a pretty large container. This is 32 fluid ounces. So definitely something to check out. Things for, let's say, other things for the medicine cabinet that I didn't mention is Tums, aspirin, even baby wipes, Vaseline, like a petroleum jelly. I make some different products for my horse to keep the flies off. That works really well, so I use that Vaseline because I can get it much cheaper. Clothespins, even cards, birthday cards, Christmas cards, things like that I pick up there. Fabric softener, of course bleach, I said, Windex, dish soap, toilet cleaner, floor cleaner, Lysol, that stuff. I also buy my rice there. I use quite a bit of rice. We eat quite a bit of rice, but I also make rice bags where you can heat them up or freeze them for injuries, or when you've been out in the cold for a long time. I have a big square one that I heat up in the microwave, and I can throw it in my bed in the evening to warm up my icy feet from working outside in the cold Maine winters. Candles. Always make yourself a kit. I have a bigger box like this, and I guess I'll end up doing a video on it. But really what you want to do is you want to, I have everything coated, and I write it on top, or I put like a piece of duct tape and write on the end. Now these little storage containers, of course, are not like the really great Rubbermaid ones, but they're still pretty sturdy. So a great thing to do, I buy lighters and matches, batteries, candles, thing like that. Make yourself a kit. If you have electricity, some people have propane lights and things like that, but because I don't have backup lights, and right now I'm not at the point to go buy a generator, I have kits, emergency kits, where I have candles, flashlights, batteries, lighters, matches, things like that, and I keep them in a Rubbermaid container, and they have bigger ones than this, not the huge ones that you pack stuff in, but probably twice the size. So that is another great thing to do to pick up at Dollar Tree. I just want to go over my list and see if I've missed anything. Things in the med kit. Oh, I also, like for the bathroom stuff, hair elastics, bobby pins, things like that, you definitely can get. And things like, if you wanted to get, they have nail polish and stuff. My daughter is 11, and she's really into doing her nails and things like that. So that's a great place to pick up little nail stickers and things so that she can have fun with that. Also, they have office supplies. I buy, I know I mentioned the folders, but another thing, I buy some printer paper there, and some sign stuff, poster boards. They have a lot of things that you could use for if you homeschool your child for art projects. Sometimes you can come across great cookbooks. And they have labels. I use address labels with my business, my at-home business. I ship catalogs out and things when people need them. And those are great. You can get those instead of spending $5 something at another box store. You can get them for $1 at the Dollar Tree. So those are just some things that I buy at the Dollar Tree. It's a huge savings. I save so much money in medicine cabinet supplies, storage, kitchen, buying freezer bags and Ziploc bags, snack bags, even Tupperware. I buy some of the Rubbermaid Tupperware, the reusable ones. Those are great. And you actually can buy like drinkware. I have some actually really sturdy glasses, like pint glasses, and mason jars that we drink out of. I bought those at the Dollar Tree. So you can find some really good items. And those are just some of the things that we do. Now you could find more things there, and get creative, because there's some things that I've used for different projects and everything. Just take a walk through and see what you can get and stock up on even. And so if you have any questions or comments, please put them down below. Like and subscribe as always. Thank you for tuning in to Bunker Hill Homestead, and as always, have a fantastic day.